Chugga chugga choo choo, here we go. We're off on another adventure on the Storytime Express. Thanks for joining me, and if you look on my windows, you can tell that we have landed in a school parking lot and the kids are getting on the bus. Looks like they're probably done with their very first day of school. So let's talk about that, getting ready for school. We have lots of materials at the library to help you parents get your kids ready for school. We also have books that can help your child understand what it might be like on the first day of school. So let's get right into our first book. Today's first book is called Hannah Sparkles. Hooray for the first day of school. Look at her, she's even got her pom-pom. She is so ready for school. Let's see what Hannah does. I'm Hannah Sparkles. People say that I can make friends with anybody. I say they're right. I'm great at giving hugs. Watch this. Oh, even the mail carrier. And the more glitter, the better. Butterflies make everyone happy. I'm a friend-making machine. That's why I couldn't wait for the first day of school. First grade would be the perfect place to make friends. I imagined it like this, side by side with my best friend Sunny, ever bright, laughing and working. All the while we met new friends. The next morning, Sunny and I stepped up to the door to our new classroom. We gasped. It was so colorful, and there were soon to be new friends everywhere. The teacher showed us to our seats. Just before class started, I wiggled with excitement. I was so prepared. Look, she made a list. She had all her things she needed. Pencils, notebook, lunch, butterfly net, and sitting by my best friend. Oh no! Sunny was on the opposite side of the room. I whispered Sunny's name. Sunny. But she didn't hear me. I waved at Sunny, but she didn't see me. My best friend was not at my side, but that was okay. There were lots of new friends to be made, and I was prepared. Hi, I'm Hannah. I have the best glitter pens. Oh. Do you like my butterfly net? Oh, yawn. I decided to crank up the charm. Someone needs a hug. We could use a cheer. Only the finest colored pencils. Charm wasn't working. Maybe they just needed to know more about me. Hi, I'm Hannah Sparkles. My hobbies are picking daisies, cheering, drawing pictures, and catching. Shh. Charm didn't work either. Talking about myself didn't work either. Nothing worked. At recess, I rushed over to Sunny. No one wants to be friends with me. What am I doing wrong? I showed them my neat new school supplies and I talked about all the things I loved. I gave this some thought. Listening and watching? Maybe that's what I needed to do. Sunny said, you need to listen and watch more. She's so smart. How did she know that? That's what it actually says on your butterfly net. Watch and listen for butterflies. If it works for butterflies, it might work for people too. I tried listening. I really did. But I couldn't keep my thoughts to myself. Daisies, daisies are the best flower. I tried watching. I did. I really, really did. Except I'm much better at doing. Look, she put the puzzle together. It wasn't long before the teacher noticed me. My sad face was hard to miss. You need help, Hannah? Everyone says I'm the type of girl who can make friends with anybody, but now I'm not so sure. How about you do some quiet thinking? This is our refill station. Refill? Yeah, just sit, think, and refill. Then come try again. Without anyone to talk to, it was quiet. Really quiet. And then came a sound and another one and even more sounds, and they were beautiful sounds. The breeze swirled and the birds chirped and the butterflies fluttered. I watched, I listened, and I loved it. That refill station worked. I was ready to give another try with my soon-to-be new friends. This time, I didn't show and talk. I watched and listened. I love their colors. I can hear their wings fluttering. Aren't butterflies the best? Yes. The day ended up better than I ever imagined, and I can imagine a lot. Hooray for the first day of school. Okay, sometimes that's a hard lesson to learn, isn't it? Don't talk so much about yourself. I think we all need that lesson. All right, let's find out about another first day of school. This is about little Lola. She even's wearing a button that says, I love school. All right, let's see what happens to little Lola today. This story is by Julie Schwab and David Gothard. Little Lola. Oh, look, here comes an apple. Ping! Another one. Ping, ping, pong. This is little Lola. She woke up extra early today. That was lucky because she had big plans. Look, she's going to stretch, read the paper, hide, juggle, play games, and have an adventure. She's doing a lot of that. Oh, she's got some glasses down here she doesn't know what to do with. She found an outfit. She's putting the outfit on. Some shoes and a backpack. Lola, where are you going? Oh, this looks like our window, doesn't it? Looks like she's headed off to school. Vroom! There she sits. Hooray! Lola is going to school. There was a place for everything and everyone at school. Look, she's walking around the classroom. There was even a place for a curious little cat. Lola practiced writing her name, practiced reading. She was adding and subtracting. Yum! Lola practiced painting and playing and hiding and singing and swinging and sharing. Yum! Oh, there's the class list. Lola loved it all. She loved story time, and show and tell was the best. Look at all the stuff she has to show. Lola had the perfect surprise to share with everyone. Ta-da! Oh, no. Uh-oh, little Lola. There goes the mouse. Look, she's jumping around the globe, the plants, the chairs. Oh, my goodness, what a mess, what a disaster. I don't think everyone liked that mouse, do you? But not for long. Lola picked it up. She cleaned it up, put everything back in its place. Well, almost. Uh-oh, where'd she put the mouse? In the teacher's desk? Goodbye, little Lola. See you tomorrow. Wow, she had a good adventure, didn't she? She went to school. All right, so let's see what's in our theme kit that has to do with going to school. I think this one is jammed packed with things that will help you learn and be ready for school. Why, look here, we have flashcards. So we have our numbers, our ABCs, some sight words. Oh, this will be a great thing for you to use to get ready for school or even just to practice over the summer. We have Franklin going back to school. Here's my first day at preschool with Buddy Bear. Oh, look, it's time for little mouse to go to school. What else do we have here? Here's a first day of school book. Peggy Piggle's first day of school. Lola, a different Lola than the one I just read, goes to school. Andre goes to school. Here's the first day jitters. There's the kissing hand, and it actually has the CD that you can play. And we have a game, Sequence for Kids. All right, so lots of things to help you get ready to go to school and not to be so much afraid of that first day. All right, so come on down. Any librarian can help you know where the theme kits are. Just need a library card, and you can check this out and take all these materials home with you. All right, I got one more story on our back-to-school adventure. This one is called Back to School Rules. All right, this one's by Lori Friedman. Let's take a look at this book. Back to School Rules. All right. I am Percy Isaac Gifford, and today is an important day. It's time to go back to school, but there's no need for dismay. You shouldn't frown or fret, and I'll tell you what you need to know. When it comes to higher learning, stick with me, 'cause I'm a pro. I get the most out of my school year, and I promise you can too. The rules of success are simple. Just know what not to do. The first rule of school you should follow is do not show up late. You will be marked tardy, and teachers do not like to wait. There he is. He's coming into school late. Do not make excuses and don't blame everyone you know. Don't say you were on time. It was your family that was slow. Another rule I live by is don't be impolite. An apple a day won't work if you do not know wrong from right. That means no naps in class, no running through the halls, no climbing up the flagpoles, and no writing on the walls. No hiding in the school supplies or gobbling up all the snacks. Nothing in your teacher's seat. No gum or pins or tacks. An important rule to follow is don't forget to use your brain. That means to leave your plans at home that qualify as insane. No hanging from the ceiling, no flying through the air, no swimming in the fish tank, and no glitter in your hair. This rule is worth heeding. It's something I promote. Don't contradict your teacher. You will not win her vote. If she says time to stand, don't decide it's time to sit. And if she says time to work, don't decide it's time to quit. If she says get in line, do not run about. Don't forget to raise your hand unless you like time out. The next rule is a big one. It covers things to never do. The list is rather lengthy, so sit tight until I'm through. Rule number 5 is when in doubt, don't. Percy Isaac Gifford lists the things you should never do in school. Don't growl or hiss or snort. Don't thump or bang or spit. Don't whistle, burp, or bite. Don't whine, kick, or hit. Don't mimic. Don't copy. Don't ever swear. Don't talk in annoying voices. Don't sing too loud or stare. Don't act like an animal. Don't baa, moo, or roar. Don't cackle, crow, or bark. Don't slither on the floor. These are things that are all off limits. Pay attention to this list. I, Percy Isaac Gifford, promise there is nothing that I have missed. Sign, Percy. Another rule to abide by, and from this I never sway. Do not take forever if you've got something to say. If you went to the market, don't share every small detail. Remember, when telling a story, just quickly tell your tale. Though some might disagree, but I think it's okay to cry, but you shouldn't do it often, and you need to have a reason why. If you didn't step in paint, there's no gum in your hair, you didn't swallow a pencil or glue yourself to a chair, then no need for tears and tissues. Do not pitch a fit. Don't act like the world is ending. Teachers do not like this one bit. This next rule I call the golden one. There's more you shouldn't do. I'm talking about the stuff to others that you don't want done to you. No teasing, taunting, fighting, no punching, pokes, or kicks. You should not laugh at others and never play mean tricks. The advice I'm about to give you isn't hard to comprehend. It's about how you should act when the bell rings at day's end. Don't pull out your pom-poms or shout, "School's a bore!" Don't lead a chorus of hallelujah, and don't race out the door. There's no need to jump for joy or trample others as you go. You're coming back tomorrow. That's an important thing to know. I think that covers everything. Now you know what not to do. Just follow my simple rules and an A+ waits for you. But wait, there's one more thing, another rule that you should know. It's of critical importance. Before it's off to school you go, I can't believe I failed to tell you, and I think we're almost done. My last and most important rule, number 10, don't forget to have lots of fun. All right, those were some rules for back to school. I think that's a pretty good list, don't you? All right, thank you so much for joining me on the Storytime Express. We had quite an adventure through a lot of different ideas about what the first day of school might be like. I sure hope you have a great first day of school, boys and girls. And remember, have fun at school. Thanks for watching. See me again next time on the Storytime Express. Bye, friends.